There is something deeply powerful about holding a stone in your hand, lighting a candle with intention, breathing in the smoke of a sacred herb. These are not decorations. They are not trends. They are acts of remembrance. Today's message is about returning to the sacred work of creating spiritual tools, the tools that ground us, the tools that help us connect to spirit, the tools that whisper, "I am not alone." Long before modern religion took form, people worked with what the earth gave them. They gathered stones from rivers that felt charged with power. They burned herbs to clear away heavy energy. They poured water from sacred wells and left offerings in caves, forests, and open sky. Across every culture, there have always been tools, but not store-bought or mass-produced. They were personal, they were made in prayer, and they carried the energy of the person who used them. In Christianity, oil is used for anointing, water is blessed for baptism, incense is offered in prayer. Even in the book of Exodus, we are told how to prepare sacred spices for the altar of the Lord. In the Gnostic tradition, tools were symbolic reminders of the soul's return. The oil, the light, the salt, these were not mere objects. They were sacred vessels of intention. In Hinduism, flowers, rice, fire, bells, and water are all used as spiritual tools in puja, daily worship. Each item represents a different layer of devotion. In Indigenous traditions, tobacco is offered to the spirits. Feathers are used to carry prayers. Bones, stones, and seeds are honored not as superstitions, but as extensions of the Great Spirit's voice. So, when you begin to build your own spiritual tools, you are not inventing something new. You are remembering something old, something wise, something encoded in your soul. Start by asking, what do I need? Am I seeking clarity, peace, protection, healing, connection? Let that intention guide what you gather. A small crystal, not chosen for its trendiness, but for how it feels when you hold it. A bundle of rosemary or lavender, tied with thread and blessed with your breath. A jar of salt for grounding. A feather to move energy. A candle to represent divine presence. These can become part of a spiritual toolkit that you keep on your altar, in your bag, or beside your bed. A toolkit for prayer, for healing, for emotional reset, for sacred ritual. You might even create different kits. A protection kit with black tourmaline, rosemary, and frankincense. A grief kit with rose quartz, myrrh, and chamomile. A dream kit with mugwort, labradorite, and clary sage. Each tool becomes a channel, not because it has magic on its own, but because your intention gives it meaning. Speak over your tools. Bless them with water. Let them sit in the moonlight. Ask your guides, your ancestors, or the divine to charge them with healing and purpose. You don't need permission to do this. You only need reverence. Even Jesus made use of tools. He anointed with oil. He spit on earth and made clay to heal blindness. He broke bread and lifted a cup. The tools of Spirit are everywhere. They are humble and they are holy, so let yourself begin. Start small. Build what your spirit needs. Carry what helps you remember who you are. Your tools don't have to look like anyone else's. They are sacred because they come from your walk with the divine, because they help you pray when words are gone, because they hold the energy of healing when your heart is heavy, because they anchor your power when you are ready to rise. This is your practice. This is your altar. This is your medicine, and it is blessed. This has been a message from the Church of New Enchantment, where we follow the path of esoteric universalism, the belief that every sacred tradition carries light, and every soul holds the right to connect with Spirit in their own way. With love and reverence, thank you for walking with me today.